You can say, hey, it's a free. I can use it anyhow I like. I might not study. I can just go there and do whatever I want. It has been recorded in heaven and in nature that you are given an opportunity today. What you have is an opportunity to succeed. Some people don't have this kind of opportunity. Please don't joke with it.
Education is important to the development of a nation. It is also said that education can help lift citizens of a nation out of poverty and keep them on the path to economic development. According to some experts, unless Nigeria invests massively in the education of her citizens, the challenges facing the nation may continue. Though many Nigerians reportedly have the desire to be educated, many of them say finance, quality infrastructure, and lack of programs promoting quality education has stopped many of them from schooling. Those who spoke to correspondent David Taylor in Badagry want government, individuals, and relevant government agencies to support citizens with scholarships, free GCE and JAM forms, and education grants, among others.
The Honourable has passion for education and is trying to impact it for the Badagry youth. If other honourables or the government can do such by giving us free GC form, JAM and all that, I believe we will move forward.
Many of us, our parents don't have money to sponsor us, so our government to help us in the scholarship so that many of us can go to university to have a master's, our degrees, so that we can find a good job and to become a person in our future.
A lawmaker representing Badagry Constituency 1 at the Lagos State House of Assembly, Olanrewaju Ilayode, and a research assistant at Cyprus University, says investing in education is the way forward for Nigeria. Layode said the distribution of free GCE forms to residents of Badagry is a way to engage the youths, take them off crime, and also have an educated society.
The future of this country is the paramount thing for us to really work towards. Then it is of great importance to educate a child, to make sure that the less privileged are given the opportunity of going to school. Once they are able to go to school, they will be able to differentiate from good and bad, and by so doing, the issue of Omonile, Agbero, and such different sort of Luciferious group will become a thing of the past. Haidu Andy says the devil's workshop. So the Honourable now took it upon himself. That was like 10 years ago that, okay, what is in occurrence in other parts of Nigeria will never happen in Badagry. Therefore, he has made it point blank known to everybody that Badagry youths must be educated. They must be assisted educational wise. They must be given opportunity to exhibit the potential deposited in them by Supreme Being.
What we are doing here today is that to talk to the students, particularly the youth within the constituency and other constituency also that benefited this opportunity, that they should take the examination serious, because at the end of the day, when they have their own certificate, they will, the result, they are going to continue on their education in the university.
When you want to liberate a nation, all you have to do is to educate the nationals, okay? So it's very important. Like Dr. Nelson Mandela said, he said education is the weapon with which we can liberate the world. So the impact of education is timeless. You can never time the impact of education. It transforms from generation to generation. It transmits from one generation to the other. So it's very important when we educate people. You know, if you don't give people formal education, it is a generational tragedy not to have education. Because when you have education, you'll be able to liberate yourself, your family, your community, your state, your nation, and globally. People will hear about you. You know Kofi Annan, right? And you know Nelson Mandela. Can you imagine those people without education? You've heard of Buhari. You've heard of all our leaders.
The lawmakers advised youths to always focus on studies, especially those sitting for the West African Secondary School Certificate Examination for private candidates, popularly known as WAEC GCE. The free GCE forms were distributed to 250 candidates. This is the 10th year of free GCE form distribution by the oil movement.